In my classroom, I want to ensure that my students are able to apply the 4 C's of learning every day. I want to make sure that my lessons are real-world applicable, but also fun and enjoyable for all of my students.
Miss Bibbs is just one of those unique special teachers that really sees the joy and what each child can bring. She brings excitement into our classroom, has such positive energy, and when kids are in there, they are so highly engaged, they forget the time.
This is my second year here at Centennial, and Miss Bibbs has started out as very warm, very honest, but she's grown more from, it's not just her as I don't see her as just a colleague now. She has become more like a friend, you know. She's always there when you need to talk. She's there she'll talk to you. Very wise, very honest, and she just cares about people, right? So it's just, I don't see her as my colleague. I see her as a friend and a person I can go to at any point in time.
I've had Ms. Bibbs in classes ever since I was in 6th grade, and I'm now an 8th grader. I never really had that type of figure that really motivated me to be me, not necessarily like the idea of the perfect student. And having her always with me and having her for advice and helping me academically and socially really helped me become the 8th grader and the leader that I am now. And I really appreciate that because I feel like not a lot of teachers give that type of chance to a student, and that's why I love her.
Miss Bibbs is a great joy to have as a part of our learning community. She creates a space in her Project Lead the Way class where every student wants to be. Every semester students ask, how do I get into Project Lead the Way? And 6th grade to 7th grade to 8th grade, students want to be a part of the progression from the learning from the 6th grade activities up through 8th grade.
I truly believe that each of my students are uniquely capable of learning. From students who are academically gifted to those who may be academically challenged, each child can learn at their own pace. My students deserve to be challenged daily by the curriculum and activities that I teach, and also by creative lessons that engage them in relevant, rigorous, and meaningful learning each day.
Miss Bibbs is a wonderful teacher. She is so helpful with her students. Anytime that we ask her to do something, she's always on board, always enthusiastic.
Alright, so Miss Bibbs has always been such a great teacher. She really explains things in a way that I can understand them. She always makes the projects fun and enjoyable, and she's such a great role model.
My favorite thing about Miss Bibbs is she is always smiling. I've never seen her without a smile on her face. And she is very helpful towards me, coming in my first year teaching at Centennial from a different school. As a teacher, she's very reliable, consistent, dependable. The kids love her. And I don't know anyone who doesn't like her or appreciate what she does, because she totally lives up to her name, joy, right? She brings that. She always has a smile, even when she's sick or feeling bad. She always has a smile and she's happy, or seems to be. And that energy just fills the room in every room she enters.
Ms. Bibbs is a great teacher, wonderful person to work with. I've had the pleasure of working with her for many years. She is a great advocate for our students and just the epitome of what a great teacher should be in the classroom.
Miss Bibbs is the biggest ball of joy that I know. She is the best person I know. She has helped me through hard times in school and also out of school. She has also impacted me in different ways than other teachers. She has always brought up my mood in the morning. She gives the best hugs ever. She gives the best advice. She has always been the biggest support, like, adult figure that I have. She has always been by my side since 6th grade, and she is just overall the best person ever, and I love her very much.
I challenge my students to think outside of the box and strive to do their very best. My goal is to ensure that each of my students become 21st century lifelong learners, and that I prepare them to be successful in their future endeavors.